What's going on, guys? This is Javier again with Boulder Media Radio. And sorry, guys, hold on. So, wanted to just basically do a live on a Friday. I don't typically do shows on Fridays, but I'm trying to get some more episodes in, kind of get the ball rolling. And today I'm off away from my office, away from the home. I'm actually in our old neighborhood, and kids are hanging out with some friends, and so I'm basically working from the laptop, but I still brought my nifty Yeti mic, so I can't complain about it. I love this thing. This thing is pretty amazing. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to talk about success as being a process, and what I notice is that just so many people just don't understand the process of planning out their wins, if you will. So this is where it kind of came from. So this, I think a couple days ago or so, this guy put a post in a group. He basically was saying something along the lines of, how long is this SEO stuff going to take for his website to start ranking and showing up on the search engines and all this other stuff? And he had just shifted over to this new company. I'm outside, so that's kind of why I'm looking around and stuff. And the guy that creates his website essentially kind of told him, he was like, "Listen, man, it's like a 3 to 6 month process to start seeing growth and change in your business." And so, the best way to kind of look at this stuff is to understand that your growth, your success, what you're doing, and all that stuff is all going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight, and I think that's something that people don't quite understand. They have this whole mentality. And when I say they, it's everybody, everyone that's running a business, that's either starting a business, running a business, whatever. Expect the SEO to happen, overnight. They expect their business to explode overnight. Let me ask you something. And this was one of my rebuttals to their expectations is how would you feel if a local business in your community basically just literally opened, I don't know, 2 days ago, whatever, and then what they did, and then all of a sudden, like, they're the hottest thing in 2 days, and everyone's going there, and it's the only place to go. Like, would you trust that company? Wouldn't you want them to earn a little trust? Wouldn't you want them to earn a little brand loyalty? Wouldn't you want them to earn to work for, I guess the best way to kind of put it, wouldn't you want them to actually appreciate your service, or do you want them to be an overnight success sensation? I mean, think about it. Like, how often, whenever you see new restaurants, how often do you go out to these new restaurants, like, first thing, and you just give them everything, like all your money, you order everything, and you're like, I'm going to come here every Friday night. You never do that. Like, you'll go check out new restaurants, and you're like, oh, this is great, and then you might do it, here and there. Eventually, you'll start earning their trust or building trust with them in a relationship, and you'll start appreciating what they're doing. And that's kind of one of the things. I mean, there's no shortcut to achieving business success in your company. And so I say this with a almost like I wish there was, because I essentially started a new company from scratch, from nothing, and unfortunately there is no shortcut. Like, you got to earn it, man. You got to show that the value behind what you're offering. You got to offer good quality content. You got to offer good value. You got to offer good information. You got to be a person that's out there willing to help other people out. You can't be expecting your clients and others to just, I guess the best way to put it, just drop money on your company or on your business just because you rank number one, even if you've not earned it. So success is a journey, guys. It's a path, and so it's got to be long and steady. It's got to be one of those things that it takes time to achieve and to appreciate and to actually get to that stage. What I've seen a lot of people do is they basically watch others, and I'm guilty. Don't get me wrong. Like, don't think like I don't do this. They watch other people and they don't really see what their journey and their path was to get to where they were, and they compare themselves to people that have already been, I guess you could almost say, like, I don't want to say it in a rude way, but silver spooned their success. Like, their parents maybe have carved out a niche for their family, and they kind of had a platform to kind of, elevate themselves a little bit higher. And so and they compare themselves to that, or they see, other companies that are, just thriving, and they have all these followers and all this other stuff, and it's crazy. And so, going back to the topic, the reason why I'm bringing this topic up is because this person wanted to see success in his business through SEO, and it's a time long process. And at the end of the comment that I had, I basically said, "Are you in business for tomorrow, or are you in business for 10 plus years from now?" Because if you're in business for 10 plus years from now, it's a slow and steady process. If you're in business for tomorrow, then you shouldn't even open a business. And so you as an individual, as a business owner, should be offering quality content, quality information to everybody. You should be out there making sure that you have good stuff to share. Okay. And like for myself, like when I started my first company almost 10 years ago, I had to hustle, man. I had to work 80-hour weeks, 40 hours a week in my sales job, 40 hours a week in my my other brick and mortar company, and it was a grind. It sucked. It was not fun. Okay, I mean, I worked on weekends. I had friends that had to pull me out of the studio just to get me to go and have a little downtime here and there, because my Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights were basically just work, and it was because I had a goal. And then I'm doing this over again. I'm starting over with this whole process again, where I have to start with nothing. And so guess what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to build valuable content on there. Trying to talk and share with you guys my story and whatnot. Hey, what's up, Shelby? You're across the street. What I'm trying to do is, I think Shelby just said something. You have a cold beer? Nice. I'll come by in a bit. Let me finish this live video. All right. But what I'm getting to, guys, is that, like, this is why I'm trying to deliver valuable content to my audience. This is why I'm trying to deliver good stuff every few days or whatever. I'm not trying to just put out episodes just to put some stuff out. I'm putting more episodes out right now because I'm trying to get the ball rolling and get more people listening and following through and understanding. But what I'm wanting to do too is I want you guys to understand that it's the value of good information to share that's important. It's like it's the best way I can explain this is that you may not know this, but I'm a 100% introvert. I'm very introverted, as in, like, I keep to myself. I don't like to go outside of my bubble. I don't like to meet new people. It's just weird, and it's just not my thing. And here I am doing these Facebook Lives. Here I was teaching classes of 20, 30, 40 people in sessions. Here I was running a big business, and networking and talking to people and going out and meeting new people. But it was because the only reason I enjoyed those things because it was in my environment. It was what I knew. Okay, it's what I was accustomed to. Otherwise, I'm a very introverted person. So when it comes to meeting new people, it's not something that's easy for me to do. So I guess what I'm trying to get to is that, like, in order for me to grow this this brand of mine, for our marketing company, and what we're trying to do with helping companies out as far as branding, marketing, lead generation, client acquisition, whatever you want to call it. Like, I'm essentially trying to show you guys that you have to put out good information. And so you have to share good, valuable stuff, and you have to put yourself out there. You have to be put yourself in a vulnerable position. And so, example is I was talking about this with my wife this morning. I had some really great ideas about going around to our local community where we live and offering free help, if you will, but not just giving them free help as in like cleaning or whatever. I'm talking about like, how can I help grow your business? How can I help offer you some solutions to your business problems, whether it's marketing or sales or operations or systemizations or whatever it is? Like, how can I come up with some more creative ways of helping your business? And so, kind of brainstorming some ideas on how to do this and how to leverage it. Here's the thing, though, guys, is that that is not what I am comfortable with doing, but I'm doing it because it puts me in a vulnerable position. It puts me in a position where, I've gained these certain skill sets that I think it's important to go out there and share my knowledge and help people succeed. Why? It's what I'm supposed to be doing, And so, but more importantly, like, wouldn't it be cool to see someone succeed and you kind of had a hand in that? And you don't have to brag about it, but it's like you kind of know, like, hey, I was a part of that. And that's what I was able to do with my previous business. I was a part of all these kids' lives and what they succeeded in, that it allowed me to see, like, I want to do something on a bigger platform. So your success is not something that happens overnight. Your presence, your business presence, your authority doesn't happen overnight. And to be honest, you don't want it to happen overnight. Why? Because you're not going to appreciate what you achieved. You won't have a high enough appreciation for the wins that you've had. Someone said it best. I was listening to Eric Thomas the other day. He's like the L's is where the L's is where you really start digging and your character starts really revealing itself. The losses is where it's where you need to experience the losses in order for you to get out of these ruts and these situations that you're in. And I look forward to the losses. As bad as that sounds, I look forward to the losses because it makes me honest. It keeps me honest to what I'm trying to do. So, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to put myself out there, be vulnerable. I'm trying to give good quality information. I'm trying to build, connections and relationships, whether it's on social media, whether it's actually business connections with people. I'm trying to help, our community out to explore digital marketing and what that looks like. I'm trying to share strategies on how to grow your business, not just, referrals. I mean, that was something that we were talking about today, that a lot of local businesses that are more service-based, they don't have a referral program. They don't offer a referral program. They're like, hey, thanks for the referral. That's cool, but like, you should have a referral program for your clients. Like, if they refer someone to your business, you should have something for them. I mean, a great example is, we bought a house. My realtor, he bought us some wine. I mean, he made a good chunk of money off of us, but he also helped us, we sold the house and my realtor bought us some wine. He made a good chunk of money off of us, but my point being is that it's like he always takes care of us. Whenever we work with him again for other sales, he gives us a discount. If I refer someone to him, he always sends me a gift card, like a $25 gift card to Home Depot. My point being is that he has solidified that relationship to where I appreciate the gesture. I don't expect it, but I appreciate it. A lot of small companies that are service-based, they don't have a referral program. They're like, oh, thanks for the referral, but yet you don't go out there and you try to, say thank you by offering them a gift card to a local business or whatever. And so my point being is that, like, if you're in business for tomorrow, then fine, don't do a referral program. But if you're in business for 10 plus years from now, you should have something to reward your clients because they are why you are successful. Like, and these are some of my things that I would love to start helping clients implement for their business, where they're learning and understanding the importance of not just referrals, but the importance of actually like this reciprocity, where you're doing it because you want to. Okay. And so, like, someone refers you a client, you award them because you want to. It's not because you have to or you're obligated. And so I'm trying to do the same thing with my own business. And I want to go out and help your company. And so what I have been doing is I'm reaching out to local business owners, either in my community or in other communities, and I'm offering a free 30-minute strategy call where we talk about some of their challenges with their business that they're struggling with, and then I help them come up with solutions, okay? I want you guys to think of my company and myself as problem solvers. We're not here trying to take your money. We're not marketers, because anyone can market, but you want someone to solve problems for you, all right? You have client acquisition problems? Great. You need someone to help solve that problem for you. Or better yet, you don't know what the value of a customer is? Great. We need to sit down. We need to discuss what the value of a customer is, what they what they spend in your business, and then we can start looking at marketing plans that work best for acquiring these customers. Or you get a lot of prospects, but you don't know how to convert these people. We have a sales problem. We have a conversion problem, And so how do we get these people to convert? How do we get these people to purchase from you? Easy. By offering them, a great offer, by nurturing these people, by building their trust, by giving them something that they want, not just, I think I'll give them a little bit. Give them the best thing possible. So I guess what I'm trying to get to is that a lot of businesses, they don't, they see very tunnel vision, and there's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm getting to is that sometimes you need someone else to help pull out these other ideas to really make your business explode. And the only way it's going to explode is by someone that has the vision of how the system should look like. And so, with Boulder Media Solutions, we have a system that we use to help our clients acquire customers. We have a system that we use to help our clients nurture their customers. We have a system that we use to help our clients put their customers through value ladders. We have a system on how to sell to these clients. We have a system, all right? It doesn't really matter what you're offering because it's plug and play. The widget that you're changing is the service that you're actually offering, all right? You offer massage, you change that for, with a different widget, and everything else works the same. You're a dentist, same concept. You're a realtor, same concept. So there's nothing different, okay? So don't think that your business is completely different from everybody else. For the most part, business is business, okay? At the end of the day, what you're trying to do is you have some sort of widget, okay? And you're trying to convince someone that they need this widget. Well, how do you convince them? You have to show them pain points. You have to show them problems, okay? And so by doing that, you start showing them the value of whatever this widget is, okay? So what I'm wanting you to understand is that success to growing your business doesn't happen overnight. This is, hey Kathy, what's up? This is a process that you have to. Hey, what's up, Steve? This is a process that you have to allow to just kind of expand and grow. You can't just expect people to just trust your company and spend money with you. Like, trust is built, okay? And the only way to build that trust is by creating value, okay? As you guys noticed, or I've told you, is I'm a complete introvert. I don't like small talk. I hate small talk. But what I do love is actual, deep, meaningful conversations. And when I say meaningful, and don't get me wrong, I got buddies and we'll just chit chat, bust each other's balls or whatever. But my point being is that I don't like small talk. I prefer to have valuable conversations. I prefer to have things that are meaningful. And so when it comes to me for relationships, I want the relationship as opposed to just someone to talk to. And so that's the same approach that I have with my business. That's the same approach that I have with when I help other companies as well too, is that you need to look at your business, as in the long haul. I guess the best way to kind of put this is like being intimate, if you will, with your customers, being personal if you will, with your customers. Having these conversations and offering them things that are really great for them, that's going to be valuable for them. And when you start doing these things, you start setting your business up for the future as opposed to for tomorrow. Okay, like we all need to make some money tomorrow. Okay, but that's going to happen. We're all going to make money. But what's not going to happen is that you're not going to have that foundation of your business to succeed if you don't set up these relationships and you don't set up these trust building factors and value building factors in your business. You're not going to have any of those things if you have the short mind game in your head. Okay, going back to the original topic, this guy that wanted his website to be ranked immediately and that SEO is the long haul kind of thing. What I'm getting to, search engine optimization is great and it's important, but that's not something that's going to solve the problem tomorrow. It's going to solve the problem down the road. Okay, and some people think that Facebook advertising is what's going to solve the problem. For tomorrow's to get immediate funds into your business. Tell you what, guys, let me explain something. When it comes to acquiring customers through Facebook, it is a great platform to do it, but it's still really, really hard to sell to a cold audience no matter what. All right, think about it. When you are surfing through your Facebook timeline, when was the last time you just saw something, you clicked on an ad, and then you immediately bought everything that was there? Like, rarely, if not ever. And so you have to gain trust before you buy that stuff. So even Facebook is beginning to prove itself that it is also a long-term kind of goal. It's not a quick fix, like let's get some people in, make a few $1,000s, and we're good to go. So when it comes to planning your business success, when it comes to planning what you want out of your company, you need to make sure that you guys are in it for the long haul. Not in it for tomorrow. Okay. So it's a process. You got to lay out what your goals are. You got to lay out how you want to achieve them. And then you got to start plugging away and digging away and working towards those things. And that's what we do for ourselves at Boulder Media Solutions. For us on growing our own business and our own agency to helping other clients. And so we've got some really cool ideas that we're going to be using and implementing in the community. Where we'll be going around and seeing if we can offer our services to help people out. If you guys are watching and tuning in and you guys are interested in getting some more information on how I can help you, solve some problems for your company, I'm happy to set up a complimentary 30-minute strategy call with you where we discuss what your biggest challenges are, whether it's client acquisition, whether it's sales processes, whether it's systemizations or organization or organizing, whatever it is, and then we can come up with a quick plan, okay? And if you need more help in executing all of this stuff, we can discuss that in the future, but I want you guys to see that we can help you guys, and I'm happy to have that conversation for 30 minutes and really get you on that path. And sometimes these calls go a little bit longer than 30 minutes. So, I mean, if you're lucky, you might get a 40, 45 minute, maybe even an hour conversation with me. And if I can gain your trust to the point where you're like, man, this Javier guy does know his stuff. I think I want to partner with this guy. I want to work with him. Then that's what we want to be doing. We want to create relationships. We want to create valuable relationships as opposed to making a quick buck. All right. So hope this was good information for you guys. So tune into all of our episodes. This is episode number 5. Success is a process, long and steady. We've got some more episodes that are going to be coming up over the next few days. And excited about the growth of Boulder Media Solutions and our podcast and webcast. So stay tuned, and we'll be talking to you guys later. You guys have a great Friday, and I hope to see you guys soon.